Hello, welcome back to Key of Clarity Tarot. If you are here, there is a message here for you. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, it was meant to find you. Let's tap in and tune into your creator, the all that is, the spirit that runs through everything and everyone. And let's see what the message is for you right now. What is the message for the listener right now? We have the Five of Cups. Okay. What else? What else do we have right now? Oh, okay. So we have the Lovers, the Five of Wands, and Death. All right. With the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So with this starting out with the Five of Cups, this is telling me that you may have your focus on something that you're missing, that you feel like you're missing. It feels more to me like it could be you feel like you're lacking something in some way, more so tied to your abundance and feeling like the feeling that's attached to it is that it's been this way for a long time and I don't know if it's going to get better. Right? Focusing on this cup that's turned over right here, as opposed to looking at the cups that are still standing and what's still being poured into. So that's first, but then you also have the Lovers card here. I will cover this part. But you have the Lovers card here, which lets me know that there's also a longing for a belonging, a longing for feeling accepted, a longing for feeling cherished, a longing for feeling held in an embrace. And then you have the Five of Wands, right? These two fives, 5 may be significant in your life right now. But this Five of Wands is an internal conflict. It's an internal battle of where to go next. Where do I go? I'm not sure what direction to go in. I'm not sure what the next step is. Followed by the Death card, going through a transformation, right? And then with the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, meaning that you're leaving something behind, all of this is telling me that the feelings that you're feeling right now of kind of looking at, I don't know if I have enough, I don't know if I am enough, I'm wanting to be in an embrace, I'm wanting to be in something that is significant, the fires that are culminating, all of this is telling me that you're going through a very significant transition right now. Now, I want you to think of a transition in the way that if you have ever had to move locations, if you've ever had to move from one apartment to another or one house to another or from one place to another, things are messy. In order to really reorganize your life, get everything together, you have to sift through all of the things that you've had. You have to see, what am I taking? What am I leaving? Does this need to be thrown away? Does this need to be recycled? Where does this go? Transitions are messy. But if you can look at this transition that you're going through right now like a move, like you are moving from one state of mind into another, and you're simply going through what needs to come with you and what needs to be left behind, I can tell you now that this transition will be a lot smoother for you if you can do that as things come up. As things come up in your mind, these feelings of, I don't know if this is enough, and I don't know if I have enough, and what is this, these feelings and thoughts of lack, turn that around and recognize where I'm going, there's more than enough. Where I am headed, I am more than enough. Where I am headed, there is so much embrace for me. There's so much love for me. I know that my inner world right now is simply because I am moving through a transition. This is not how it's going to be forever. Your self-talk is really what's going to get you through this. Let's go ahead and pull some more and see what else Spirit has to say. What else would you like for the listener to know right now? What else would you like for the listener to know? Let's make it plain. That's too many cards. What else would you like the listener to know right now? What else? Okay. The Three of Cups. The Eight of Wands. The Hierophant. The Knight of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So with this 3 clarifying the 5, yes, you are moving into a space of community and communal celebration. Where you were in the past position with this 5 of Cups of feeling like you're not enough, you are going to be in overflow. You are moving into a state of, wow, this is tremendously a 180 from where I've came from. And then the Lovers being clarified by the Eight of Wands, these new relationships that are coming into your life in the midst of this transition, they're coming in fast. They're coming in faster than you may think. Like, you may get lost in your thoughts one day, decide to get up randomly out of nowhere and say, I'm just going to go to the coffee shop. And all of a sudden your life has completely changed. Your life is changing very fast, and it may not seem that way right now, but there are things moving behind the scenes. Spirit is moving behind the scenes in a very fast way. And then you have the Hierophant clarifying this 5 of Wands. This 5 of Wands is chaos. This 5 of Wands is, I don't know which way to go. The Hierophant clarifying the 5 of Wands means that you do know where to go. It's as above, so below. You see this hand here that goes above, and then here, that's here. As above, so below. You know where to go, and you know exactly where you're going. And as soon as you write yourself out of thinking that you're confused, because it really is just a way of thought. You have had thoughts for a long time that have said, I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know if this is the way, but that's only because you have been measuring your thoughts against what the world has been telling you. But internally, you know exactly where you're going. You know exactly what you're doing. And the more that you stand firm in that knowing, the faster with this 8 of Wands, it can come through. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. There are offerings on their way to you, and these offerings are significant. So I want to change that, because Spirit is telling me they're not on their way, they're here. I want you to sit down and think about what offerings right here in the right now that somebody could give to you that would change your life, because those offerings are here. They're here. And you are simply aligning yourself with this Hierophant knowing of being in the same place at the same time when these offerings arrive. Because we live in a world where the offering is always there. It's always present. It's just an understanding of, are we present to receive it? Are we in a space in our own mind to receive these offerings? But if you're caught in this 5 of Cups energy and constantly thinking about what you don't have, the offerings can't find you. If you're in this 5 of Wands energy and constantly feeling like you don't know which way to go, the offerings can't find you. But as soon as you know I am celebrated, I am loved, and I am more than enough, the offerings find you. As soon as you know Spirit is moving on my behalf in the background and things are speeding up, the offerings can find you. With this Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you are in a space of claiming your earthly inheritance. You are in a space of claiming what is rightfully yours. This is your reading. It is a very powerful reading. You are moving out of the space of hoping for things, and you're moving into the space of the materialization of things. This is your reading. If you feel that this is for you, please claim it in the comments below or claim it in your heart. As always, I am Key of Clarity, and I will see you on the other side.